certified world explorer. We are still in Florida for now, but we're gonna change in a bit, so keep on following us. And
today
we are in the Everglades, Miami. And today we're gonna meet again with the family that you saw before. Let's try something new.
And they're gonna show us a little bit of how they do video.
And they have their passion, and
That is their passion.
They have their passion as making video, professional video. They're a videographer, and we're gonna steal some secret from them. They're gonna teach our kids actually how to make them.
Actually, they're filming for their future. They already did one video course, and now they're preparing a new one.
Shh, this is a secret. Don't say anything.
And they're just recording right now some of the new
Come
scenes.
with us and check it
Let's go
out. Let's go see it.
We are in the behind the scenes. Everything is happening right now.
Yes.
Hi guys!
Hey guys! We meet again.
What's happening?
Whoa!
This is Sandi and Jimi.
What's up, guys? I love that you're shooting on the GoPro Hero 9.
Oh, look at that. He's
what
like,
what a great camera that
yeah.
is. We shoot 80% of our videos on that camera. Shh, don't tell anybody how easy it is.
Okay, so now they're going to be shooting some stuff, and we are going to watch them.
Yes.
And then they're going to teach us a few tips, just so
Yes, we would
we
love
get
to.
better at this. And maybe we do videos just as good
Because
as them.
they are really passionate in what they are doing.
Yep.
And that's when you are passionate in what you are doing, you're gonna see how easy and how amazing the things come out, whatever you're doing.
I hope so.
Yeah, so you'll have to follow them at Try Something New, because then you're good with, we're going to write it down because it's a little bit of a spelling trick
Yeah,
there.
it's a little play on try and something new.
Yes. And so you can watch their videos, which are super cool.
Which is a YouTube tip. If you're starting a channel, make it easy to spell, so you don't have to explain it every time.
Yes.
Luca is getting shoot. Is ready to shoot.
Okay, guys, when we're getting ready to shoot, we have very quiet, okay? All right, so Luca, can you throw it that way? Because we're gonna film.
Luca, go throw behind the camera. Over there.
Oh, anywhere that way.
3, 2, 1, action! Quiet on set.
In this video, we're gonna teach these awesome kids right here the top 10 tips to instantly improve their videos. Let's go.
Who's excited?
So since they're teaching a few tips to our kids, we figured we kind of come in and ask them the tips too. So let's start with the tip number 1.
All right, so tip number 1 is probably the most important tip, is make sure your device is fully charged and has space to record.
Okay.
Cool.
Because there's nothing worse than getting ready to shoot and you realize it's either almost dead or you have no space.
There you go. See?
So it looks like here you have plenty of storage, so you're good to go.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to make sure that your battery is fully charged before you shoot. That way you don't run into any issues when you're in the middle of shooting something really cool.
Luca, no.
Okay, Luca's in the background.
Luca, go over there. Over there. Over there.
Luca, Luca,
Way to crop
You know what? He can go this way. Luca.
Luca, Luca.
Luca, come here.
Look, go over there. Go over there. In the green over there.
More wind. There's more wind here.
This is the flavor when you have 6 kids and you try to do as fast as you can and you are in nature. It's a flavor that you need to taste it.
And you have to be flexible and roll with it.
Yes.
All right, so the second tip that we're going to talk about is, Skylar, let me see your camera here. Always make sure you have a clean lens. Sometimes you could use a lens cloth if you have one, but a lot of time we don't. So I like to use my shirt and just take a second and give it a little wipe, and that way you don't have hazy shots and you don't have cloudy footage when you get home to edit.
Okay.
2, 1.
All right, for tip number 3, anyone that is using a phone or a tablet, we want to make sure that if it's going to be for YouTube, can I use your phone for a sec? All right, we want to make sure that we are holding it this way, sideways. And you want to make sure that you're holding this way before you press record, because if you start this way, press it and then turn, the video won't be right. So make sure you start this way before you press record. Perfect.
So tip number 4 is very important. When you get ready to hit record, you want to hit record and count to 2 inside your head and then start talking about what your video is about. And guys, then when you're done recording, you want to stop talking, count to 2 in your head, and then hit stop. Because nobody wants to see your fingers coming into the screen and leaving out of the screen when you're done with your video. So go, ah. All right, and this side over here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
1, 2,
there you
3,
go.
Check it, 1, 2, 3.
Alright, okay, tip number 5 is all about composition. Do you guys know what composition means?
No.
Alright, well, I'm gonna tell you because a lot of kids make this mistake. So let's say you guys want to film something and you put your phone down and you're like, let me press record. Hey guys, this is Sandi and this is not a good angle. Alright, do you also want to hold it up this way?
Yes. I mean, no.
No. Do we want it down here so we can see up your nose?
No.
Do you think like this is a good angle?
Yeah.
So you want it to be eye level, so that way people, it's like they're looking at you, right? Opposed to looking up your nose or on the top of your head, right? Are you guys gonna practice that?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
So while somebody is working, someone else is having fun with the plane.
No, it's broken back here. Oh, it cracked.
And somebody else taking pictures behind the scene.
Hey guys, what's up? Sticky here. Today I'm going to be doing video classes with my parents.
Tip number 6, and one of the most important things that we have to worry about is audio. And they say audio is 60% of the video experience. So if you don't have good audio, nobody's gonna wanna watch your video.
What was that?
Audio.
Oh.
So there is some microphones that are built into your cameras that we can be aware of. So if I'm talking to the camera like this and I turn over here like this, we're gonna have a hard time hearing the camera. And if it's really windy outside, another tip that you could do is put the wind at your back so your body blocks the wind. So these little tiny microphones right here, you don't hear.
Oh yeah, I hear that in like other videos.
There you go, you hear it in other videos. So if you hold it like this with the wind to your back, you'll create a little barrier around the microphone that'll give you good audio. So make sure you really try to get some good audio.
We just learned. Put your back at the wind.
Yeah, this muff is really good though.
So guys, we're gonna ask Jimmy some question while we are changing location of shooting.
All right, so we did 6 of our tips over at the other spot, and just to keep it visually appealing and keep the viewer guessing, we're gonna switch locations so that it keeps it exciting and keeps everybody wanting to watch.
What did bring you in this business? Why you decide to do video?
Let's see.
Hard question.
For me, it was a way to express my creativity. I had a burning desire inside of me to create something and share it with the world. And one of the most amazing things that you can ever do is create something and share it and get a reaction out of people, which in turn fulfills your soul. And it keeps this crazy cycle going where you just want to keep creating and making people feel something and keep creating. And I don't know, it's kind of like almost like a drug, I guess. It's like a feeling that you get by sharing your gift and moving people.
How long have you been doing this?
So we started our film production company 11 years ago. And been doing it ever since. Been full-time, walked away from a very lucrative job. Me and Sandi were both making great money in the corporate world, and we're very unfulfilled and decided to go out on a whim and try something new. And here we are 11 years later, and
Trying something new.
And wouldn't change anything because it's worked out better than we could have ever imagined. Action.
All right, so tip number 7 is a super duper important one, and it's all about confidence on camera and having lots of energy. So I'm gonna show you 2 ways of doing something, and you tell me which one you like better, okay?
Okay.
All right, number 1, we're playing mini golf today, and it's gonna be really fun. I can't wait, I'm so excited, it's really awesome here. Or number 2, we're gonna play mini golf today, I can't wait, I'm gonna beat all of you, it's gonna be so fun. Which one do you think was better?
Number 2! It's better than number 1.
All right, so have you guys ever watched anybody's footage or some video on YouTube and it's all shaky and it makes you not feel good and it makes you kind of nauseous?
Yeah.
All right, this tip number 8, we're gonna talk about how to get stabilized footage. So the first thing you wanna do is hold the camera with 2 hands and get nice and solid and just get tucked in and just make nice, smooth movements. Maybe take a breath, hold it for a sec, get a good shot. Another way that we could do it is something called the ninja walk. And that's where we're gonna kind of tuck our elbows in tight, hold our phone nice and steady, and we're gonna walk nice and smooth and we're gonna get some really cool shots. And that is some tips and tricks on how to get smoother footage. And action.
Okay, now tip number 9 is another really important tip. It is every good video needs a beginning, middle, and end, just like a movie, a book. So say like today, we are here at the mini golf course. So an example would be, hey, we're here at the mini golf course, we're gonna play, it's gonna be so fun. And then the middle would be what?
Us playing.
There you go. And what would the end be?
So I win. No, I won. I won.
Good example. So we would say, oh my God, it was the best day ever, and
I won.
so that is a complete story and makes your video completely well-rounded.
Okay.
The last and final tip, number 10, is make sure you get some B-roll to help tell your story. There's a saying that says, show, don't tell. And B-roll is footage that would help you tell the story. So B-roll can stand for beauty shots, or it could stand for shots that help tell your story. So now we're gonna cut to a sequence to show you how we can do some B-roll on this little putt-putt mini golf course to help tell a better story.
Yay!
Hoorah! B-roll is just getting tight shots of something else, where it adds to the story. So say you're at the golf course. If you're just doing the shots, it's okay. But if you show like the flag blowing and the tight shot of the ball going in the hole, you know, maybe a tight shot of you swinging in your hands, that's all like super cool elements to add.
All right, ready for this?
Yes.
All right, so let's get a nice cool angle in here. Maybe we can put the flag blowing in the wind.
Okay, like this?
That looks pretty cool. Remember, 2 hands to keep it nice and steady though. All right, so there's a saying that says shoot in threes. 1, 2, 3, we shoot in threes. So let's figure out some B-roll to shoot of Nixon shooting her ball in the hole. So first thing we're gonna do is shoot a nice wide shot of her so we establish what she's doing. So let's get our phone ready here. So we get a nice wide shot, good composition. Make sure everything looks good. All right, Nixon, hit the ball in the hole. Yay! So we're gonna do another shot of her shooting the ball in the hole. So go back to where you were in the same spot. All right, so this is called movie magic right here. So now that we have the wide shot of her shooting into the hole, now we're gonna come down here and get a different angle, right? So let's go like this, and maybe we'll just focus on the ball and the club. So maybe put your phone on the thing and then tilt it up a little. And look at how cool that shot looks. All right. All right, perfect. And now, since we said we're gonna shoot in threes, that was a medium shot. Now we're gonna go to a tight shot. So let's go overhead like this and just focus straight down on the hole. And let's see if she can get it in there for her 3rd time. All right, and there we go. We got a B-roll sequence that'll help you tell a better story.
Yeah!
The extra tip that Sandi was saying is when you're talking on video,
Be very intentional with what you're saying and don't just ramble on, because we always view it as we're wasting people's time if we're not getting to the point and we're just like, blah, 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 you know. So we're very intentional with what we're saying, and if we notice that we're rambling on, we just cut it out.
or edit it out after.
Edit it out, yeah. Or we redo it, you know. Most of the stuff is real, but like you see, if we're doing something and we're like, no, we're going down the wrong road, then we just redo it. Yeah.
So see, you got an extra tip. Tip number 11. That's not on their video.
Don't tell anybody.
It's on Leonard.
Right here, everybody look right here. Here we go, 1, 2, action.
But most importantly, what we want you really to remember is whenever you're making your videos to always what?
Have
They are not only videographers. Well, now they do it more for their own YouTube channel rather than for other people.
Yeah.
But they're also world schoolers like us.
We are, yes.
So that's how we met them. Well, we found a video of the Philippines because we were in the Philippines and I was trying to figure out
what to do,
what to do in Bohol, and I saw their video. I'm like, oh look, they're like us. So they have 3 kids like us. And did you pull them out of school?
Oh, we did, yeah. 4 years ago, we took the kids out of school and said we're done with that. We are ready to go explore the world and learn hands-on.
And so they have an RV.
We live in an RV. When we're in the States, we're in the RV and we just travel around. Otherwise, we put the RV in storage and we travel internationally.
But they have a new plan now, which is...
Oh, yes. So since we've done RV life for about 5 years, our next adventure is to move on a catamaran sailboat.
So now,
And so we don't know anything about sailing. It's gonna be a whole learning adventure for all of us. But yeah, that's the next new thing.
so they're trying something
The
new.
next trying something new.
If you want to follow them, you have to subscribe to their YouTube channel.
Yes.
Which we're gonna write right here. Let's try something new, and you can see all these cool videos. So thank you, Sandi and Jimi.
Get in here, Jimmy.
Wait, come here. Come here. We got rid of our kids because they're all kind of annoying now.
Alright, so whatever you do, get out there and
Try something new.
Okay.
3, 2.
Tip number 1. We want to make sure that our
Alright, so the text. Alright, here we go. Alright, then start to talk and say what you want to say. And then when you get done recording, I should probably hold
Yeah,
this right.
I'm like, I have to stop him. He's holding. So we're gonna talk about composition. Do you know what that means?
No.
You guys don't know? All
I
right.
have a very small vocabulary.
So you know,
That's a good one.
you know when you shoot.
We hold the camera with 2 hands. The second little thing we do is tuck our elbows in tight. We can move side to side to get a nice pan shot. We can move up and down, but we're always staying nice and still. Right. So tip number 10.
Right here.
Good angle where you can see the number and it's blowing. Like you have. Come on, dude.
right.
You don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go. The brains behind it. Yes.
Oh, Dad, give me the GoPro. I'll do it.